Hello everyone, welcome. I figure for today's video we can just go ahead and hang out and do some work together. As you can see, I have quite a number of cards to pack. These are all of my Zero Base 1 trades that I just had from the Blue Paradise albums that I just unboxed. And I love packing with me videos. Like, I love to put them on at work and just feel like someone is working alongside me. And it's not very often that I have this big of a chunk of cards to package and trade all at the same time. So I thought that this would be a perfect time to film another packing video with me. I've done one of these once before, like probably 2 years ago. It's been so long, and I thought I may seize the opportunity while I can, like I said, because I have so many cards to pack away today. So hopefully you can work alongside me, or, you know, just kind of relax with me in the background, kind of some unintentional ASMR in a sense. I'm not sure if anyone's interested. A lot of the supplies I use are pretty general, but I guess I'll link some things down below if you're interested in it. Like, for example, this like acrylic container holds most of my trade and sell supplies, as well as this little tape dispenser. My mom actually got me this for Christmas this past year, but I'm pretty sure she just got it on Amazon or something, so I can go ahead and link something similar. But yeah, everything in here is just like my supplies. So like I have some sleeves, I even have more sleeves. Here is like where all my top loaders and thank you notes, freebies, some pull tabs, and then here is where I store all of my greeting cards. Typically, to be honest, I usually just use like dollar store greeting cards, but I actually got a big pack of greeting cards as well for Christmas, because I asked for some like K-pop supplies. So I got some like packaging and some like stationery stuff. This is just kind of a standard tape dispenser. All of these washi tapes, well, 2 of these are from a small business called On Studio, so I'll link those. These are from a big pack of washi tape from like a box, like a variety box. So like I said, I'll link what I can down below, but honestly, I don't use anything like super fancy. Like, the easier the better for me when it comes to trades and sales and whatnot for packaging. So like I mentioned, we have a lot to package up today. I was trading and like messaging and doing all the things yesterday trying to get ready for this video. So I'm just gonna get set up in a way that'll make it easy for me to like go through real quick. Okay, so we will go ahead and get started. I'll start to pull out some of my supplies here. This will also be kind of like a updated how I package things. For the most part, I package things the same as I did a couple years ago. So not too different. I guess I'll kind of run through this first one so we can kind of get like a gist of how I package, and then we'll just kind of talk and chat and, I don't know, do whatever for the rest of them. So I typically these days enjoy double sleeving my trades because I don't love taping the sleeve shut. It's just like I don't enjoy doing that. I don't love when people do it for me, but like I'm not going to be upset if someone does. It just makes me a little bit worried that I'm going to accidentally like bend the card or like cut the card when I'm trying to get the tape off the sleeve. So I have found that if I double sleeve the card instead, it feels secure and it's going to be safe, kind of like how if you sealed off a sleeve with washi tape. So typically what I do is I find like a smaller inner sleeve and I will sleeve it with the opening at the top, and then for the second sleeve I will sleeve it underneath like this, so if this does move or whatever, it's protected still, like there's no opening down here for anything to happen to it. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing, is I've been double sleeving my trades and sales, and also because I just, as you can see, I have like a whole stockpile of sleeves. I'm not like worried at all about running out. That's the nice thing about if you've been trading for a long time, or if you've been in the community for a long time, you just kind of like stockpile supplies. Like you end up just kind of hoarding and getting a ton of things to use for other trades and sales. So I am going to use a little pull tab. So these are what I use for the pull tabs. It's just kind of like, what are these even called? Kind of like index tabs. I think they're called index tabs. I've had this specific one since I started trading like 3 or 4 years ago. Like I probably spent like $2 on this, and I have gotten my money's well worth. Like I have used these. They are tried and true. I still have so many left over. I just recently got these. They're kind of similar, they're just a little bit wider. They work the exact same, but I do enjoy putting a pull tab on the sleeve, and I like putting it on the back side. I'm gonna be so like picky about this, but I like putting it on the back side so you can't really see it like on the front sleeve. So there we go. There's my photo card all packaged, and then I will slide it down into a top loader. Get my card open, and then I will tape down the photo card. This is another thing, I also don't tend to tape the top loader. You can, but this is another trick that I found, because again, I just don't love taping the top loader. I don't love taping the sleeve. It's just a personal preference, and I've never had any issues with not taping either of them. I've like made sure, and if someone did tell me, I would definitely like change how I package, but I've never had an issue. So this is how I'm gonna continue to package things. But so in order to not tape the top loader, what I do is I make sure that when I put my sleeve and photo card in, that I have it bumped all the way down to the bottom, so the sleeve is fully flush with the bottom of the top loader. And then what I will do when I tape the top is I will make sure to tape down securely the pull tab, just like this, because if the pull tab doesn't move, then your sleeve won't move, right? This is not going anywhere. Like this is not coming up, this is not coming undone, the sleeve is not gonna move in the top loader. You're gonna be solid. So that's how I kind of get away with not taping my top loader shut. Again, if an issue ever arises, I will change like my packaging method, but I've been doing this for a long time, and I've never had someone tell me that their photo card arrived damaged to them. So these are just like my little tips and tricks that I've figured out over the last couple years of trading and selling. And again, I am such a like no nonsense person. Like the easier something is, the better for me. And so this method of double sleeving my photo cards, taping down the pull tab, and then just doing 4 simple tapes around the card is plenty. It works for me and takes like no time whatsoever. Okay, next, this is my little thank you note. I have mine pre-printed just on like normal regular paper to save my hand, so I don't have to write thank you a million times when I'm doing my thank you notes. But this is what mine looks like. I know some people do those really like custom like business cards, which I think are super cute, but I just love the ease of just being able to print these at home if I run out. Yeah, this is what my thank you note looks like. It's basically been the exact same again since I started trading. I guess I could update this eventually, but also like why fix what's not broken, you know? But so yeah, I have my thank you. I have a little section that I can mark off if they've traded or bought with me, and then I do have this little line because even though I don't handwrite my notes, I still think it's nice personally for me if I write like what it is that I'm like trading or selling. So for example, I'm gonna mark thank you for trading with me. I hope that Eugen arrives quickly and safely. Please let me know when this arrives to you. Stay safe and happy collecting. And then I have my username and then also just my general name on there as well for like a little personal touch. But yeah, just fill that out, tape this down. And then I do have, where is my little thing? I do have little freebie packs made right now. I don't have any, so when it comes to freebies, obviously freebies are like not required. It's only if you want to / like if you have some. I usually have freebies on hand. I don't have any Zero Base 1 ones. The majority of my freebies are Stray Kids freebies. Obviously because I have just barely been getting into trading and selling and getting into other groups, but I do have these like sticker freebie packs that I have right now, so I'm not gonna have anything like specifically Zero Base 1 related, but I do think that these are cute to hand out. They're just like little smiley face stickers, and there's like a pack of 3 in each of them, so yeah, I'm just going to include one of these in here as well. And typically what I like to do too for these, so I'm not like using an extra piece of washi tape, is I will tape down my note and make sure like the note is all like sealed down, and then when I attach my freebie, I'll just like pull back the tape just a little bit, like halfway, if you can see that, and then I will just fold this back over so it's like taped and secured. See how it's like secured, and then it's all ready to go. And then there we go, I have a trade all ready to be sent out. I'm gonna have to do address checks after this, so I'm not going to seal this just yet, so I can make sure I write the address correctly for the person that I am trading with. But I'm just gonna go through now and package the rest of these with you. I should probably leave like some of these things out, like my little pull tabs and stuff. But how is everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. I feel like I've been so incredibly busy. Like, I've been wanting to be more active both on this channel / like on my social medias a lot more, because I feel like since the beginning of the year I've been kind of offline and a little bit like not as engaged, and that's just because I've been so incredibly like busy at work. Like, work right now is just like insanity. And then I've had some things come up in my personal life, which has made just like things really hard and like really challenging. So I just kind of feel like I've been a little bit disconnected everywhere, but I'm kind of hoping that now that like the seasons are kind of changing, we're getting closer to spring and summer, like the start of the year is a little bit past us, that I will start to feel a little bit more like myself, and I'll be a little bit more active in like all of the places. And Stray Kids tour is coming up, and so I've got lots to prepare and do for that. Behind the scenes right now, I'm getting like my freebies and stuff all sorted. I'm thinking about how to like decorate my light stick, planning my outfits. I'm so excited for Skiz tour. I'm definitely gonna have videos up again about like me making my freebies and decorating my light stick. So hopefully come April, those will be up on the channel and those will be done. because I definitely don't want to do what I did last time for Maniac Tour, which was basically like do everything at the very last minute. I'm trying to kind of get ahead of the game this time. That'll be something to have to look forward to on the channel. I am also very picky about making sure that things are centered and look nice. When it comes to trades, even like off camera, I will sit and like reposition a washi tape like 3 times if I have to. I'm so particular. We'll do these cute little like bears for this one. I'm really thankful that I've found as many trades as I have. In the past, I found trading for Zero Base 1 has been a little bit difficult, but I feel like I got my albums pretty quickly this time around, so I still was in kind of like the buzz of people wanting to trade for the album and still like kind of actively trading, whereas before I've kind of gotten my album super late, so then it's hard to find trades. But I mean, I have like 12 or so trades, like I'm halfway there. I'm still missing a couple cards and like I'm still gonna be looking, but the bulk of my trading is basically done. Like Blue Paradise is almost done, which is so exciting. It'll be so exciting when I get all of these trades in and I can put them in my new binder that is either being set up or is set up by the time this video comes out. I may use this as like a kind of filler video because I do know that I'm probably going to have quite a bit of like photo card collection and like storing videos like back to back with each other, so I think I'm going to be using this as kind of like a filler video in between all of those. So I think by the time this goes up, my collection, my Zero Base 1 collection, should be live, like me setting it up finally. I think that should be on the channel. But yeah, it'll be so exciting when the next time I do like a full storing photo card video that I'll get to put away both Skiz and Zero Base 1. Yay! Finally, like a multi-official collector, I feel like. But yeah, I'm very thankful for everyone wanting to trade with me. I feel like trading these days has gotten a little bit more difficult. I wouldn't say like impossible. I feel like sometimes people say that like trading is impossible these days. I definitely don't think it's impossible. It is just a lot harder than it used to be, and especially like compare it to like a year or so ago, it definitely is a lot harder. But I definitely do think that if you want to trade, especially for like new releases, you kind of have to be a little bit like proactive. These are like my tips and tricks, by the way. Take whatever I say with like a grain of salt, obviously. But I found that if you do want to trade, and especially if it's like a new release, you do have to be a little bit proactive in making sure that you're posting trades and like looking for trades and like actively trying to trade during like the period where the album is still pretty fresh and new. So definitely try and trade for things as soon as you can. But also, I think we kind of have had to adapt. So definitely like the hashtag system does not work anymore. Like it does not work like it used to. Like before, you'd be able to just like hashtag your posts or like tag your post with like hashtag want to trade Stray Kids, hashtag want to trade Zero Base One, hashtag want to sell, and you could just like scroll through those tags. Now like the tags are like useless. Like they don't populate chronologically. It's like by popularity, which is stupid because like how are you supposed to like find anything new if it's only populating like the most popular tags? I don't know. So I definitely think if you are struggling with trading, again, one, making sure that you're proactive and trading as soon as you can, but another one is utilizing like tagged accounts. So what I mean by that, if you're unfamiliar, is a lot of people in fandoms have started to make individual like Instagram accounts that you can tag like on Instagram. Like, you know how you can like tag people, like you can add them in your post. People have been creating specific accounts for that so you can tag them, and then you can go to that account's tagged list and then you kind of scroll through it like how we used to scroll through hashtags. And I definitely think that is like a game changer. Like that has made trading a little bit more easier and a little bit more like it used to be, because you're kind of like looking through a tagged list chronologically than you are just trying to find whatever through a hashtag. So yeah, I would say if you're not utilizing tagged accounts and like tagging your posts, definitely do that. Like that's how I found basically all of these trades, as I had everything tagged for a couple of Zero Base One tag accounts, and some of the tag accounts are like hyper specific too. Like some of them are for like USA only, some of them I'm sure are like for worldwide or like for Europe or whatever. Some of them are just like want to trade tags, some of them are sell tags. Like definitely poke around and see if your group has tag accounts, and like I said, utilize them as much as you can. Like that has been so helpful in being able to connect with people again that you couldn't anymore because they changed the hashtag system. Another thing too, I feel like helps with trading, at least for me, is I also have to like be actively looking for trades and not just be like passively posting my trades and just expecting people to like come to me. Like I would say that my pile here was pretty 50-50 of like me reaching out to people and like asking them about their posts, and people reaching out to me because they saw my posts and wanting to trade. Like if I definitely don't think I would have as much interaction / as many trades if I just like passively like posted my things for trade and just waited for people to come to me. That's definitely like an option, but I think the more active you are in trying to find trades and connecting with people, messaging people, like that will also make things a little bit easier than just waiting for people to come to you and like offer you something. Making sure that you're also like, I don't know, just trying to actively find trades for yourself as well. So those are just like my little quick tips and tricks that I've found has worked for me with trading in the last little while, in case you have been struggling. Because yeah, again, it is not like how it used to be at all, which is a little bit sad, but you know, these big corporations just decide to make updates and change things without asking anyone who actually uses these platforms if it's a good thing or not, or if that's something that needs to be changed. Especially right now. I feel like right now, just the whole talk of every social media is just like awful. Like just everyone is bad, everyone is terrible. Every update everywhere is the worst. Like, ugh. Anyway, I don't want to get too into that because that is a little bit too heavy for me right now. I don't really want to get too into the weeds about that. Alright, I'm trying to think of what's something that we can talk about or like discuss to fill the air. I don't really know. Usually when I pack, I am watching something on YouTube, so it's very odd for me to like basically be packing, not in silence because obviously I'm talking, but it's odd for me to be packing and not like listening or watching something, which is ironic because I'm making this video so you have something to listen to or to watch while you work. Oh. I do love these videos though. I feel like that they've kind of slowed down though, like the past couple of years. I don't know, I feel like I don't see like package K-pop photo cards with me type videos much from people anymore, or at least like from the people that I follow. Like maybe like once in a blue moon I'll see something, but I definitely don't see it as often, I feel like, as I used to. That might be because I have seen though a lot of people talk about like slowing down when it comes to photo card collecting, which is totally valid. I feel like the jump from just like a couple years ago to now with photo card collecting and just album releases and just like everything has like exploded. It's like I feel like you can't be you feel like you can't be caught up with anyone anymore, because by the time you have caught up, it's like your group has released 3 other things and like you're so behind. So I definitely get why people have like slowed down in terms of collecting, or like are only collecting what brings them joy. I feel like I'm somewhat in the opposite realm right now, where I'm like picking up collecting. Like for the longest time I just collected Stray Kids, and now I'm like adding a couple more groups to my mix. Meanwhile it feels like everyone else is like downsizing their collections. Ugh. It's fine. I still enjoy collecting. I feel like I have gone at a pace that has been good for me, so I haven't felt like super burnt out collecting. So I feel like I haven't really been hit as hard / like at all when it comes to feeling burnt out with collecting, which is good because I'm glad that I still enjoy it as much as I do. The sleeve, do I have a bigger sleeve? I want a sleeve that's like a standard size fit. There we go. That's better. I want a blue pull tab for this one. For these cute thermometer PCs. I will say though, as much as I said that like I had a really good luck with trading and like finding trades, I kept getting tripped up so bad when I was messaging people, and I kept being like, I have this, I have like so-and-so's Zeros version, when I meant to say like the digipack, and then vice versa. I also kept being like, hey, I have so-and-so's digipack, when I meant to say like Zeros version. I just like, I kept getting confused messaging people, and I felt so bad because I would say like the wrong thing. And then you know how like if you message someone for the first time on Instagram, you can only send like one message at a time. I was either having to like quickly try and edit my message or like unsend my message and like send it again, being like, so sorry, I actually meant this version. There's just like so many versions to like keep track of and to trade for, and even though I had a template and I was looking at my template as I was messaging people, I was still getting so mixed up between all the various versions. Oy. Like, making sure everything is very, very straight. Okay, sorry, I feel like I kind of zoned out there for a second. I kind of went into autopilot just a little bit and was like, oh, I'm filming right now. I'm filming a packing video right now. Ugh. It's also kind of late right now. It's 10 o'clock basically. So it's a little bit late. I'm a little bit sleepy. This is a side loading top loader. So we'll put the pull tab here on the side. Sometimes I feel like adding a pull tab for side loading top loaders like isn't super necessary, because it's way easier to like grab the card and pull it out than it is like a top loader. But we'll just put it on, it's fine. Also, this is a much smaller top loader. Like the sleeve is like basically perfect fit in this top loader. I'm also running, I'm noticing as I'm pulling this out, I'm running quite low on top loaders. Am I gonna have enough for all these? Very rarely do I have to like buy top loaders. It's only like when I do bulk like sales or send outs that I feel like I run out of top loaders. Obviously I'm gonna get like as much that I'm sending out back because I'm getting like the same number that I'm sending out, but yeah, I feel like very rarely do I have to buy top loaders, because usually I just get them from all the trades and sales or like from my purchases from like Mercari Japan or whatever. but I'm like running out. Like I have like I have like 4 left, it looks like. Hopefully, oh, that was so crooked. Hopefully I will have enough. Here, I'm gonna put this in the middle, actually. So I can tape it closed more in the middle. But anyway, yeah, hopefully I have enough to get all these trades and stuff packaged. I think I will. If not, I will scour my apartment here for a second to see if I can find any wayward top loaders that aren't being used right now. I did manage to trade, as you can see, a couple of these Guvins that just seem to keep, like, tormenting me. I literally kept pulling them. I have managed to trade 2 of them. I still have 2 more currently for trade. I've also basically made the decision to collect Yuvin and Ricky, basically, for this era. Which I feel like I said I wasn't going to, and then I did immediately afterwards. Like, I said that in that video, and then I was posting trades and being like, I need Guvin, I need Ricky, so, yeah. I don't know, I don't know if this means I'm collecting Guvin fully for, like, if I'm gonna back collect him at all. But definitely it seems like for this era, I am gonna collect him and some of Ricky's cards. So, I probably have, like, talked about that, / like, set it up in some way in my setting up video for my collection, but, yeah. Didn't see that coming. I didn't see me picking up, like, a 4th member, essentially, to collect. Also, nor did I see, like, adding to bias line. Like, I mean, I say that, like, my bias line is Hanbin and Matthew, but honestly, I feel like also, like, the rest of the group is in bias line. Like, I just adore 0 Base 1 so much, but I do definitely feel like I'm like, really gravitated towards Hanbin and Matthew for, like, my bias records, but Guvin, literally, like, I don't even know what it was, but, like, a couple of weeks ago, something happened. Something switched, and I just, like, started paying way more attention to Guvin, and, like, just noticing him a lot more, and then I was like, oh my god, you are, like, amazing. I kind of really love you. Like, you are really cool. I think I'm getting way too deep. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what happened there. Isn't that so funny, though? Sometimes where, like, you can be a fan of a group and, like a group for, like, so long. And I lost the sticky note, so I had to make sure that I put it on the right trade. What was I saying? Oh, isn't it interesting how you can be, like, a fan of a group and feel like you have a set bias line, and then, like, one day a member just decides to, like, pique your interest, and then you're, like, lost forever now, being like, what just happened? What? Why am I thinking about you all the time now? I don't know, crazy. I kind of feel like I need to talk to, like, basically, like, talk for the sake of talking, because I don't know. I don't know if if this should be talkative, or if it should be, like, slightly ASMR-ish and, like, pack in silence. I don't know. I should have thought of a list of topics before I got started, but I didn't think that far ahead. I was just like prepping everything before I started filming, like making sure I like confirmed with everyone that we were trading and like got addresses and stuff so I can write addresses after this. And then I had to cut out more of these thank you notes. And then by the time I was done with that, I was like, okay, time to film. And like, head empty, no thoughts, didn't have anything, being like, should we have topics prepared to talk about in this video? It's fine. This is just kind of like a laid back, just kind of hang with me, chill kind of video. Nothing too serious. So, and we're almost done. We only just have a couple more things to package. And I have my last normal size top loader in here. I'll have to see if I can find one more laying around for this character card. Because I don't want to use a huge top loader for it if I don't need to. Because I can definitely benefit having a large top loader around for later. I want the pink pull tab for this. Oh, that is a really tiny top loader. Let's see. Do I have another really small sleeve? Is this the same size? Yeah, that's like basically the same size. I can't find a sleeve small enough to double sleeve this. I might just have to single sleeve this. I mean, it's such like a perfect fit, right? I feel like it'll probably be okay if I single sleeve this. I like tried. I like went through so many sleeves in here, but this top loader is so small. I don't even know where I got this. But it's just like literally like the most perfect fit top loader. So I guess we'll just single sleeve it and we'll just push it all the way down. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think that's not going anywhere. That should be fine. It'll be fine. Does anyone else aggressively rub your washi tape? Can you make sure it sticks well to the card and the top loader, or just me? Okay, I have to go and find one more. Oh, I was about to say I have to go and find one more top loader, but literally out of the corner of my eye next to my desk, I saw one waiting for me. Perfect. Yay. Okay. That could not have been more perfect, honestly. Okay. for this one, for the character card, I'm actually going to double sleeve it with this blue colored sleeve, because why not? Pull out a blue tab as well. Go full theme. Full Blue Paradise theme. I'm so glad that these like fit in a top loader and that we can send them through stamped, and like you don't have to worry about sending these through like tracked shipping. It's always nice. Always nice when you can cheat the US Postal Service. When it comes to trades. My card is a little bit low. Again, not that this ever, that like, I'm probably the only one that cares that it's like not centered or not like aligned. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm just being picky. Alright, we're down to our very last trade to package for today, and I'm going to pull out one of my bigger top loaders. Make sure, I think that should fit in here. Oh yeah, perfect, yay. Alright, and this too, this is also small enough to fit in a normal envelope. So again, don't have to send through tracked shipping, which again is so nice. Oop, did that backwards. And then I just have this in like a resealable sleeve. I don't even know what was in here originally, but like I said, when you collect for long enough, you kind of just end up and like hoard a bunch of like random odd sleeves. So I had this random odd sleeve that was just big enough to be used, and it is sealable, so not worried about like double sleeving it or whatever. And it fits in this top loader perfectly. Ta-da! It also fits perfectly in the envelope. Ta-da! We use a big long piece for the side here. There we go. So cute. This one is so cute with the washi tape on it. I try and like match the washi tape with like the color or the vibe as much as I can, just because I think it makes like the packaging cutesy without like doing too much, you know, without being like way over the top with my packaging. Last little freebie pack goes on in, and there we go. make sure I have my sticky note on here so I know who to address check. But yay, that is it for right now. Man, yeah, I need to replenish. All of my top loaders are gone. All of my top loaders are gone. And fix my little pull tabs too, so they're nice and neat. But let me just, I can't remember what I was saying. I like cut myself off in the middle of a sentence. I don't even remember. But maybe something about like I need to restock, or I don't know, or that's all I have to pack for today. I literally don't remember what I was going to say. But there we go. I have, let's see, how many did I pack? 1, 2, 3, 4. 13. I packed 13 trades in one go. Now I have even more work that you don't get to see off camera, because now I have to go through and fill out all the addresses and do address checks with everyone. Whew. I might take a little break. I might take a little break before I go and do that though. But anyway, that is gonna be it for me today. We did all of our packing, we did all of our things. It was nice to just kind of hang out and chill and kind of have a little filler in between things. So I thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching. If you like this video, let me know. The next time I have big bulk things that I'm like selling or trading, I can kind of hold off on packaging them right away and kind of do another pack with me video. So yeah, let me know if you like these types of videos or not. But yeah, I'm gonna take a little break and then make sure I send address checks to everyone so I can mail these out tomorrow. But I'm gonna go. Thank you again so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!